Back now with Tim's Barn. Now, Tim's Barn is going to go through some changes over the next month, 3 weeks or so. We'll have some horses sold. We'll have some horses turned out. Some horses maybe moved back home. Tim has got a number right now: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 horses right now. I suspect by the time we're done with all this, he'll be down to about 5 or 6. Probably keep 3, 4, 5, 6 horses for the winter, and I'm sure Tim will be fine with that. Ale Sun will probably race her till somebody scoops her out of that condition claimer. Her GGT. Remember we talked about the GGT the other day on Bottle of Red. We didn't look at Ale Sun's until after the race. She raced poorly. Hers was 89. Just to put it in perspective, Bottle of Reds was 150. One of the highest readings I've ever seen. You can get it down. Just takes a little time. We'll work to get Ale Suns down over the next week also. Arctic Force, Drew Bad. Left hard with him anyway the other day. He raced pretty good, fifth, beat 2 lengths. I expect a little bit more from this guy. We'll see how he does this coming week and in the coming starts. Beach Boutique. Should be ready to go soon, I would imagine. Tim set her back in for a little bit. Bottle of Red. We were this close to selling Bottle of Red, and then we were going to race her and saw her liver count. She's a little bit sick. Saw her liver count was high, so we scratched her. No point in trying to race a sick horse unless you want bad results. Changing of the Guards got the rail at 2-1. Now he's coming off a little short, coming off a little touch of the virus also. We'll see how Changing of the Guard races on Monday. I don't know what to think, but I'll tell you right after he races. Compass Rose DC raced fantastic the other day. 9-hole, right to the front, let one go, get up the inside to win in 56. Not shocking, just a really nice filly. Gray is the new red, drew the outside again. It'd be nice to win, but getting experience is great, but getting it from the 8-hole really sucks. And Gray is the new red drew the 8-hole again this week. She drew outside a couple of times, I think, in her life. Hopefully, we can work out some sort of a trip and end up putting her in a position where she can actually make some money, but actually race good again. 55 in that class, a little much. So going 55 again, we're going to have to reevaluate what we're doing here moving forward, but I suspect they'll coast back into the 56 and a piece, 57 range, which will be right in her wheelhouse, especially now that she's right back in a week. I'll Play It Alone was sick his last start, and as I said to Tim, that's strike one. This guy, we didn't bring him back to race in 53 classes. We waited, first start, second beat a length in 54 and 4. That's where he can go. A little bit sick the other day, but probably was made sick. If what he wasn't sick, what he was missing, in his lungs, certainly made up for on the track. Nothing will sicken a horse more than chasing horses that are faster than him. And I'll Play It Alone. Hopefully, I see he was also eligible this week. Probably school him on the Thursday or train him up hard and then race him the following week. Jazzy Judy, she's going to make it. I think she's going to make that November 10th deadline, but that muscle count was really high and really stubborn. I think Tim and the veterinarian have done a great job getting that AST down, and hopefully she'll be ready to go on the 10th. The plan was to train her in the race bike on Monday. So I'm going to train her on Monday, and we'll see how she feels. I have to leave here, Baltimore. It says 4 hours and 1 minute on the GPS. If I leave here at 7, should be about 3:40. In real time, I should be there around 11. Should give me time to go last trip with Judy. Oso Pine drew piss poor again, drew the 8-hole, but race good, locked in the other day. I suspect you're going to see a big mile from Oso Pine. The gate's a little staggered in the meadows, and I just had a good conversation with the guy driving him, and he's probably going to leave them. That's me. So Oso Pine, he's not getting away ninth on Monday. Path of Totality, she's tough time getting her in, hey? She was sick, wanted to give her a week, and I said, no, I don't want to race her when I'm out there. Race her the following week. She's going to need a training trip this week to see how she is. Rooney Blue Chip, we were going to sell him. I haven't had anybody really bite on Rooney Blue Chip. A couple of tire kickers. I'll give you 9. I'll give you 10. No. How's that? Big no. So we'll wait. We did draw his blood. He was a little anemic. Didn't look that good on his blood, so we gave him a week. We'll train him up this week and race him the following week, I guess, is the plan for our boy Rooney. Rose Run, why not? 9-hole this week. Jesus. Two-year-olds drew the outside. 9-hole for Rose Run, why not? I'm probably going to try and float her over into the 5-hole or something and get a trip for old Rosie. She was really, really good her last start, but then missed a week, so we'll see how Rosie is next week. Stonebridge Simba's picked to win last race, 13th race on Monday. I suspect he'll probably be good in that class, and I suspect he'll probably be on the front. So we'll see how Stonebridge Simba does on Monday. And then White Tiger also in to go this week. He also drew 8. Be nice if I get this guy off the gate this week. It'll be my chore for the day. We'll be getting White Tiger off the gate. So that is Tim's barn. As I said, 15 here now. Probably whittle that down to 5, 4 or 5 for the winter time. We'll see how that'll go. I imagine Ailsun to leave. Arctic Force might leave. Beach Boutique will likely stay for a while. Bottle of Red should probably leave. So we're at 1. Changing of the Guard will likely be sold at some point. Compass Rose DC, she'll race there until we turn her out. That's 2. I'll Play It Alone. He went through strike 1 and 2 the other day. He's only getting one more chance. Are they going 53 again? Might be lights out for old I'll Play It Alone with us. There may be a softer spot for him. We'll take a little look around, but we're not going to keep moving condition claimers all over the map. So I'll Play It Alone for now is there, but I don't know how full-time that'll be. Jazzy Judy's going to Delaware, and then she'll be turned out, so she's going to leave Tim's for sure. Oso Pine will likely be there for a while. Path of Totality will likely race a couple of more times. What I'd like to do, she has an old chip in her knee, that filly. I'd like to race her, make enough money to take it out. I'd like for her to take it out, and then take it out and give her some time. Have her turn her out in such a manner that we can have her ready as the corks come off in the springtime. That's what I would like to do with our girl Path of Totality. So that's 3 for Tim. Rooney's not a full-time project. Rose Run Why Not's going to be going out. Stonebridge Simba and Tiger are 5. So if you have Beach Boutique, Compass Rose, Oso Pine, Stonebridge Simba, and White Tiger, we'll see how they match up. And as long as they're not tripping over one another in the classes, then that's probably how it'll look for Tim for the winter. So that's Tim's barn. I will talk to you in just a minute. We still got a number of barns to talk about. Be back in just a minute.